Good morning. Today is May something. It is Sunday and I'm at home. This is my bed that I share with my sister, and that's my desk behind me. So right now it's Sunday and today is a day where I don't write. I do have a cafe session with my friends later in the afternoon. So it's literally just an hour where we're all on Zoom at the same time, where we work on either a manuscript or journals. I've done drawing, stuff like that. So yeah, it's a new Sunday habit that I've kind of enjoyed. So I'm gonna do that later. I'm currently working on the second book in the Laneway series, which features Kira, who's a chocolate maker, and Sandy, who is a restaurateur, hotelier, bakery, financer / all-around rich guy. It's set in Lipa, just like the first book, and it's sort of New Year, but not so much anymore. Right now, I'm in the middle of almost completely rewriting the first act. The first act of this book was written during the start of the pandemic. So you can only imagine how many times I've written and rewritten this part. Like, I've always felt like I had to reorient myself with what it means to be a romance writer, especially while the pandemic is still going on, because you start to wonder, like, what does happily ever after look like for us? What is the world going to be like later on? We don't know anymore. How do you still capture small moments of romance between two people, knowing what's going on outside? So yeah, a little bit of an existential crisis going on. But then again, who hasn't had an existential crisis this year? Over and over again, I found myself like just trying to find what I wanted to say with them, until eventually, sometime in the middle of last year, early last year, I asked my friend Gaby to start beta reading the book for me, and it 100% helped. Like, the second and third acts wrote themselves so quickly because I had someone. But it felt like I had someone on my corner who was kind of rooting for me and like understood what I was trying to say, and that felt nice. That felt affirming. But yeah, now we're rewriting Act 1, and I still have that feeling of like knowing what I'm doing, especially since like I know these characters now, I know their voices now. So it's going, but it's going slow, and I'm okay with that. Also a little weird to be talking about this on camera when I haven't really told anyone else this. I don't really share my thoughts on my writing process ever. Mostly because no one asks, and mostly because I don't really think about it until I have to talk about it, which is weird. Anyway, so I asked on Twitter like what people wanted to see from the vlog, and a lot of people said the writing process. So this is the writing process. It's a lot of sitting, staring at things, sitting next to your handy dandy electric fan because the heat is just too much. I don't know what this vlog is going to be, but I kind of hope that it helps you. Maybe it helps you think, okay, yeah, I can do this. It's fine. I'm not the only one struggling, because we're all struggling, you know? So yes, so I hope you enjoy this vlog, and that's it. The best part, too many options. I love it. So this is my most common writing process. I use two different tools on my computer, which is GoodNotes and Pages, which is built into the Mac program. I like Pages because it syncs seamlessly with my other devices, and it's the same for GoodNotes. So what I did was I wrote my outline on GoodNotes, and I keep that open while I'm writing on the Pages document. I have the outline open, which so I can refer to it, remember which beats I need to put in, which parts are important, because otherwise I will end up writing in circles, which is exactly what happened with this manuscript so many times. And if I didn't have the outline as detailed as possible, I would be lost pretty much. So yes, I am a plotter, definitely. And what's happening here is last Friday, I actually wrote a bit of the manuscript on a different notebook in GoodNotes. So it's on a journal. And what I'm doing right now is basically just um, putting in what I wrote into the document. So while I'm doing that, I'm also like fixing it up, making it more appropriate, mentally editing. So yeah. Okay, it's 12 o'clock. Lunch break. My room is empty. My office mates are not here anymore, so means it's time to go downstairs and eat. So some days, tinatamad talaga ako mag-type and I feel the need to write things down. And I actually like using GoodNotes for the same purpose. In a separate notebook, that's where I write a lot of the manuscript because I can erase chunks of writing without feeling too guilty about it. Oh no, she's too relaxed. Hi, it's Wednesday night and I started late today at around 11 o'clock because of things, and I just finished my writing for today. And this super funny thing happens sometimes, especially with this manuscript, given I have 1 million drafts saved in my computer. I managed to find one of the very first super early drafts of this story where everything is still completely different. And then I had this whole like brain fart where what if I change the story in this particular way to reflect this old thing that I wrote in the manuscript, which led to at least another hour of me going to my current draft and trying to fit it in. But it's so funny to read that first draft because the characters are completely different people. Like, writing is funny that way. But yeah, that happened. So if in case something like this happens to you where you read an old draft and it's like, oh, why did I put that in a new draft, maybe just take it as a lesson and like try to incorporate it. But if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Like, allow yourself the space to try it out. Because really, the worst thing you can do is just erase a bunch of words in a manuscript, and words are easier to come by, I guess. Anyway, it's dinner time, so again, there's no one in the room, and my chicken nuggets are waiting for me downstairs. So okay, bye. So by the time Saturday came around, I was really too lazy to do anything else. I literally couldn't write. And only come to find out on Sunday after checking that I had written 30,000 words that week, which is amazing. And it makes total sense why my brain really couldn't do anything except watch Busted and make lettering art. So yeah, my brain needed a break, and this was a really good break too. This is also why I don't write on weekends anymore, because most of my weekday is taken up by the writing and my regular job. So it's Sunday again, and we are right back where we started, sitting in my room in my pajamas, not writing because it's a weekend, so no writing today. Except later at 4 p.m. I thought it was 5 p.m. It's actually 4 p.m. where my friends and I will be on Zoom again doing the cafe thing. I hope you liked this little peek into my week and my writing process and what goes on there and how I do it. Yesterday I didn't shoot much. On Friday I didn't do a lot of shooting because I was actually writing a sex scene. And like that and the release of Butter from BTS was like, it was a lot. So not my most productive writing day, but at least the scene's finished. It helps that I have the original draft and I'm actually at the part where I finished the rewrites. It's just a matter of like polishing everything, making sure that the rewrites I did in the first part fit the rest of the story. So you came just in time. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment if you like to see more of these kinds of videos, or like or subscribe. And yeah, I will be posting whenever I come up with something again, and I will see you then. Okay, bye.